Welcome to Willow Yoga, Minnesota. And this is yoga you can do in your pajamas, either as you're heading to bed or as you're waking up in the morning. It's an opportunity to find openness, mobility, some movement. And sorry, my Chiweenie was just running up the stairs, but that's life. To begin, we find ourselves in a seat, making sure it's stable, making sure that we can rise up out of our sitting bones. Bring your hands to your knees. Feel how the earth is holding your body. Relax into the earth, letting your weight hold you. And from there, we rise up and out with our spines. You can drop your chin towards your chest and close your eyes. Now we tune into that breath. We inhale deeply and we exhale. Notice what it feels like to have those sitting bones on the earth. As we rise up out of that sacrum, our chins can drop. We inhale and exhale. As you inhale, think of bringing life and breath into every part of your body, the nerves, the blood, the brain, the heart. And as you exhale, let go of the debris, the flotsam and jetsam of life. Just let it flow away on the ocean of your breath. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, we release. Inhaling, rise on up with that breath into your entire body. And exhale, release. Open those eyes. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder and bring your right hand to that left ear. Gently let the weight of that right hand open the left side of your neck. Try and drop that left shoulder. So it likes to crowd the ears. See if you can move it down and away. The taller you sit up and then let that neck drop, the more stretch you're going to get. Take one more inhale and an exhale, release. Sit and just notice the different sides, how that left side feels as compared to the right. Sit up nice and tall. We'll drop our left ear toward our left shoulder. The left arm rises slowly into the sky. We bring that left hand onto that right ear. Then mindfully move that right shoulder away from that right ear. We're creating length in this place where we can get bunched up because of tension and kind of hunching, curling in. So trying to create some oppositional movement, which just means lengthening in that space. Take one more breath and exhale. Let's release. Drop your chin down towards your heart. Move the ears slowly from shoulder to shoulder. We don't drop that head back, but we're moving the head down and then right ear to right shoulder. We drop that chin down and over to the left shoulder. Drop that chin down. And now bring your fingertips to your shoulders. So we bend at those elbows. Inhale, look back toward the right elbow and twist, and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, that left elbow moves back, and we come into center. We bring that right elbow back and center. Now that left elbow moves back, and we rise. Move your hands back to the earth and let's switch the cross of our legs. So we always sit in the way that's most comfortable to us, but we want to bring about balance, so we bring that other leg in front of us. Plant your left hand. Inhale, right arm circles up and over. You can tap those fingers down. Exhale, open up and back. Inhale, we circle that right arm forward, right hand next to your left. We open up and back. We bring that right hand forward and exhale up and back. Sitting up, and we go to the other side. So the right hand plants. Inhale, left arm up, and the left hand comes down by that right hand. Inhale, we open it up and back. Inhale, forward, and I got that wrong. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, that left arm comes forward, and we exhale, reach up and back. Bring your hands to your knees. Rock forward with that pelvis. We lift through our chin and heart, and we exhale, rock back. Inhale, rocking forward as we lift through our heart and chest, and we exhale, rock back. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, stay back, drop your chin, stretching the space between the shoulder blades. Take one more breath, and we rise back up. If you have a dog or a cat in your lap, you can move them out of the way as much as they protest. And let's come into child's pose. So we bring the tips of our big toes together, the knees out to the edges of the mat. Walk those arms forward. And your hips can stay lifted if your knees are talking back at you, or you can start to drop your hips back towards your heels. And as you do, we try and create as much length as we can in those arms. You can drop one armpit toward the earth, then move to the other. So a slight rocking side to side. You could even turn your right cheek to the floor as you drop that right shoulder. You could extend that left arm just a little bit longer. Take one more breath and bring your forehead back to the earth. Now we drop that left shoulder and we bring our left temple onto the earth. You can scooch that right hand forward just a little. Trying to create that length in our necks, always being mindful of sharp or electrical pain. So we want to move away from that into sensation. Take a breath and exhale, come back to center. We inhale, rise on up, and let's come on to our stomachs. So lowering everything down. Bring your fingertips off the mat, and inhale, we lift. Slowly lower our hearts on down. We inhale, lift, and lower. Inhaling, rising up, and we lower. Bring your hands by your chest. Bend those knees as you press up. We cross our ankles behind us and come to a seat. So have your right leg in front of your left, and we'll grab that right leg and lift. You can move that right leg forward and back. You can keep doing that. You can move those ankles, moving really slowly, or you can just grab that right shin and sit up nice and tall. You can even flex through that right foot. This might be your posture. You can bring your leg into your elbows. So we create a little nook there, and bring your hands into prayer. The more you flex that right foot, the more you'll feel it. So sit up nice and tall. You might feel that more in that right outer hip. Then walk that right hip forward. We sit up tall. You can move side to side. So this is a rock the baby variation. You can be holding that right shin. Wherever you are, the shoulders go down, the neck and the head lift. We rise up through that belly. Take a breath in. And we release. Bring that right leg in front of the left. Inhale, sit up tall. Slide those hands forward. Staying up if you need. You can move on forward, swaying side to side. So you'll notice we're getting into the shoulders, into the back, into the hips. Those are the places where we tend to hold the most tension in our bodies. So if we can get some loosening there, we can relax either for a day ahead or from some nice long sleep. We'll inhale, rise back up. Now take your left hand on your right knee. Your right hand comes behind you. Sit up tall and twist. You can look toward that right shoulder. Inhale. Grounded in both sitting bones, and exhale, come back to center. And we switch to the other side. So this time it's that left leg in front. We get that right leg nice and solid on the earth. From there, that left leg lifts and we start to move. So moving in this way kind of loosens things up before we try and go more deeply into the posture. You can circle at that ankle. We often forget those little joints. And now you can just sit up nice and tall with your chin tucked and your head lifted, or bring that left leg into the crooks of your elbows, and your hands might be down, or your hands can come into prayer. Walk that left hip forward. Sit up tall, flex through the left foot. We lower those shoulders, we lift through the crown of our head, and we breathe. Feel how quiet you can be, how settled, how grounded and centered. Breathing, letting all of the tension melt. So seriously, think like it's a hot day and your body is ice cream. So all of the coldness and tension and gripping, it's just melting away. One more breath. We'll bring that left leg in front. We sit up tall. We walk our hands forward. You can sway side to side. As you sway, feel the heaviness in those sitting bones. From there, the upper body flows over those legs. We drop our chin toward our heart. Last breath in. And we exhale, rise back up. Let's come on to our backs. So lowering ourselves down, the feet plant. We'll keep the right foot on the floor, bring that left knee in, grab around that shin, and extend that right leg long. We flex through both feet. And now your left knee might start to drift. Totally fine. So drift to the left, and you could even circle a little bit with that knee. Moving, however, is going to make you go, ah, kind of that delicious reaction rather than any work. So finding that for you, we can flex in those feet, feel that back on the mat. That is where we spread wide, so we have so many deep and restful points of connection. Inhale. We'll exhale, bring that left foot to the mat. Bend your right knee in. We pull that right knee toward our shoulder, and we extend that left leg long. Letting the right leg drift out to the right, tucking our chin toward our heart. Those shoulders are soft. And you've maybe heard me say before, this is wind relieving pose. So if you're ever really gassy or someone you know is, this is a great posture, as is child's pose. Just kind of squeezes all of the gas out. So just saying, take one more breath. And we release. Extend that right leg up to the air. Bring your left knee in and extend that left leg up. Plant your palms face down, dropping our chin toward our hearts. Inversions are incredibly settling. They bring the blood flow in the opposite direction so that the body isn't working so hard. Instead, it's kind of this running down a hill, really, so the ease is there. So we let the blood run down the hill of our legs. We stay relaxed in the upper body, those shoulders soft on the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, bring your left foot to the floor and extend your right leg to the sky. You can take your knee, your right knee, your right shin, or your ankle. That left leg can go long on the floor. Stop at any point where you think you've gone too far. Because if you think that, you probably have. It's kind of like once you feel thirsty, you're actually really way past thirsty. So if you feel like, oh, this is not comfortable, back up and out, because this should feel delicious. Take a breath in. We'll bend that right knee and bring it across our body. So that right knee drops over to the left. The right arm reaches away. And yoga in general, but this yoga in particular, it's all about bringing the sweetness. We're in our pajamas, for goodness sake. There's a bed waiting, hopefully, or our day. And, but thinking about sleep or our day with sweetness on the brain. Take a breath. We're going to bring that leg back up. Now we plant that right sole of the foot, bend that left knee, and that left leg lifts. You can grab your hamstring, your knee, your calf. You can extend that right leg long, dropping your chin towards your heart. The back presses into the mat. And here, letting the back of the legs stretch by being gentle with it, bringing that kind attention rather than forceful making something happen. So the more we can relax and release, the more the body will trust us and open. My body just was like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing. So we're after that reaction. Take one more breath. We'll bend that left knee, bring that left knee across the body to the right. Left arm reaches away. You can move your neck in whatever direction feels best to you. Finding your expression, because that's really the idea, is meeting yourself, your body, your breath on the mat, seeing what wondrous things might occur when you have this genuine conversation. Last breath. And we bring those legs back up. We'll take happy baby. So taking shins or ankles, insides or outsides of those feet. And if you need to give a big old sigh, that's just what I wanted to do. Just a big inhale and let it go. Inhale. Exhale. The last breath. From here, we find rest. So taking a shavasana that brings about the most peace in body, mind, and spirit. So the soles of the feet can be on the floor and your knees together. Or you can open those knees wide. You can extend your legs long. You can close your eyes, cover yourself with a blanket. Whatever will bring that sweet release and relaxation. Relax in the soles of your feet. Relax in your ankles. Let those calves loosen and relax. Relax in your knees and then in your thighs. Let those wet legs be weighty, soft, grounded. And now move your attention to your hips and your sitting bones. Can you soften them? Relax. Release and spread. Our low belly is that seat of intuition. Let it grow soft. It's okay. Let it soften. And spread wide in that heart space. It's open, gentle, relaxed. Where those shoulder blades come into contact with the earth, can you bring a warm attention, a soft light that can melt the beads of tension that can gather there? Can you relax in those arms? Let them be heavy like fallen logs. And we started by bringing our attention to the place where our shoulders and necks meet. Can you soften even more there? Releasing, stretching, softening. Get soft in that jaw and your mouth, and then your eyes. Quit any gripping in your forehead. Smooth it out. Bring your attention to the crown of your head. Let it flow slowly and gently through your body so that you are bathed in this gentle and kind warmth. Oh, my child, rest. Let it go. Oh, my child, rest. Let it go. Oh, child, resting posture for as long as you have, letting your body continue to settle and surrender. Namaste, and live light.